일기 이행록입니다. 오늘 초창기에 우리는 굉장히 고생을 참 많이 했죠. 연습실도 없고 공연장도 어렵사리 개관하곤 했는데, 요즘은 뭐 연습실도 그리고 공연장도 쉽게 구할 수 있어서 굉장히 부러운 것 같습니다. 연습하느라고 굉장히 고생이 많은 것 같아요. 하지만 고생 끝에 이렇게 활자에서 무대까지 옮기니까 얼마나 기분이 좋습니까? 축하드립니다. 기에 들어오고 싶은 분들이 있을 거예요. 스스로 이제 연기에 재능이 있다거나 아니면 기를 발산해보고 싶으신 분이 있을 텐데, 언제나 문이 열려 있으니까 망설이지 말고 들어오시면 되겠습니다.
Doubt, then you must, in good conscience, find the accused guilty. However you decide, your verdict must be unanimous. In the event you find the accused guilty, the bench will not entertain a recommendation for mercy. The death sentence is mandatory in this case.
Alright, let's move along, everyone.
You need at least air-conditioned place. I almost dropped that in court.
Alright, I think everyone is here. I'll be standing right out there, so if you need anything, please ring a bell.
Hey! What's that for?
Well, I figured we might want to go to my parents.
Great idea! Maybe we can get even 11 several!
How's like it?
I don't know, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah. I was 23.
I mean, I've never been on a journey before.
Really? I've several juries, and it always amazes me the way these lawyers can talk and talk and talk. Even though the case is as obvious as this is one, I mean, is it a pure solution about nothing?
Well, maybe they are entitled.
Sure they are. Everybody deserves a fair trial. That's the system. Listen, I'm the last one to say anything against it. But I'm telling you, sometimes we'd be better off if we took these tough kids and slapped them down before they make trouble. You know? Save us a lot of time and money.
Goddamn waste of time.
Yeah! Can you imagine? Sitting there for 3 days just for this?
What about the business with the knife? I mean, asking grown-up people to believe that kind of bullshit.
Well, look, you gotta respect that. You know, why are you dealing with?
Yeah, I suppose so. Hey, Mrs. Foreman, let's go. What do you say?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's take this.
What's the difference?
I think it's reasonable to say according to number.
Let it be.
Okay, let's go.
Let it be.
Let's get this on the road.
Okay. How about sitting down? The lady at the window. How about sitting down?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'd like to get started.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's tough to figure, isn't it? A kid kills a father. Bing! Just right there.
Alright, now you ladies and gentlemen can handle this any way you want. I mean, I'm not going to have any rules. If you want to discuss it first and then vote, that's one way. Or we can vote right now to see how we stand. Well, that's all I have to say.
I think it's customary to take a preliminary vote.
Yeah, let's vote. Who knows? Maybe we can all go home.
It's up to you. Just let's remember, we've got a 4th degree murder charge here. If we vote guilty, we send the accused to the electric chair. That's magic.
Come on, let's vote.
Yeah, let's see who's where.
Anybody doesn't want to vote? All right. This has to be a 8-0 vote either way. That's the law. Okay. Are you ready? All those voting guilty, raise your hands. 5, 6, 7. That's it for guilty. Okay. Not guilty? 1. Right. Okay. 71 guilty. Now we know where we are.
Yeah, but there is always one.
So what do you do now?
Well, I guess we talk.
Yeah, but
Well, look, do you really think he's innocent?
I don't know.
I mean, let's be reasonable. You said he couldn't hold the same things we did. The man's the dangerous killer. You could see it.
The man is 16 years old.
I want to ask you something. Do you believe his story?
I don't know whether I believe it or not. Maybe I don't.
So what did you go to not guilty for?
There were 7 votes for guilty. It's not for one easy to raise my hand to send a way of the die. But I took it first.
Who says it's easy for me?
No.
What? Just because I voted fast? I think the guy's guilty. You couldn't change my mind. You talked for 100 years.
I'm not trying to change your mind. It's just that it spurs you to battle up here. I mean, we can't decide the 5 minutes. Suppose we are wrong.
Suppose we are wrong. Suppose this whole building fell on my head. You can suppose anything.
That's right.
What's the difference? How long it takes? We honestly think he's guilty. So suppose we finish in 5 minutes. So what?
Let's take another. The board game don't start till 8 o'clock.
Okay, Slugger, be my guest.
Well, who's got something to say?
All right. You tell me, what are we sitting here for?
Maybe for the reason. Look, this boy's been kicked around all his life. You know, living in slum, his mother and dad since he was 9. He spent a year and a half in a family. He's had a pretty tough 16 years. I think maybe we owe him a few words. That's all.
I don't mind telling you this, miss. We don't owe him a thing. We got a trial failure, didn't we? What do you think the trial was? His look, he's got it. Know what I mean? Look, we are all grown-ups here. We heard the fact, didn't we? Now, you're not gonna tell me supposed to believe that kid, knowing what he is. Listen, I've only all my life. You can't believe all what they say. You know that they are born liars.
Suddenly you curse me. You must be an ignorant man.
Well, what do you mean? What's talking about?
Do you think you have monopoly on the truth?
What are you making better case out of equal? How dare you? Like this guy.
I think some things should be pointed out this man.
All right, it's not Sunday. You don't need someone here.
Monopoly, for Christ's sake, sir.
We're going to discuss this case. Let's stick to the fact.
I think that's a good point. We have a job to do. Let's see. Maybe if the lady who's disagreeing down there could tell us what. You know, tell us what she thinks. We could show her where she's probably mixed up.
Well, look, maybe this is an idea. I just think it out loud. But it seems to me each of us will convince this lady that we are right and she's wrong. Maybe if we each took a minute or two, I mean, it's just a quick thought.
No, I think that's a good one. Supposing we go once around the table in order of joining numbers.
Anything? Let's start it off.
Okay, I guess you are first.
All right. Here's what I think. I have the personal feelings about this. I'm talking back. Number one. Let's take the old man. Let's take the old man who lived on the second floor, right under the storeroom, where the mother took break. At 10 minutes after 12 on the night of the killing, he heard the loud noises in the apartment upstairs. He said it sounded like a fight. Then he heard a shout out, I'm gonna kill you. A second later, he heard the body fall. And he went to the door of his apartment, looked up and saw the kid running down the stairs out of the house. Then he called the police. They found the father with a knife in his chest.
And the coroner fixed the time of the death at around midnight.
Right. I mean, there are facts for you. You can refute fact. The kid is guilty. The kid is guilty.
Listen. What about the woman across the street? If her testimony don't prove, nothing does.
Let's go in order here.
Just a minute. Here's a woman. It's a woman who's lying very consciously. She died with the kid. You know what I mean? Anyway, she looks right to the window and right across the street. She sees the kid stick the knife into her father. The time is 12 on the nose. Everything fits. Look, she knows the kid's always right. This window is right across. This window is right across elevator train 12. She swore she saw it do it.
Through the window of a passing elevated train.
Right. The A train had no passenger on it. It was just being moved downtown. The lights were up. Remember? And then provoked that I night. You can look through the window of an L train. The lights were up and see what happened at the other side. They prove it.
I'd like to ask you something.
Sure. You don't believe the boy. How comes about the woman? She's one of them too, isn't she?
You are smart fellow, aren't you?
Let's calm down now. Let's try to keep it peaceful here. Whose turn is it? Okay. How about you?
I'll pass it.
That's your privilege. How about the next lady?
I started to be convinced, very early in the case. Well, I was looking for a motive. It's very important. If there's no motive, what's the case? So, anyway, the testimony from those people across the hall from the kids' apartment, there was very powerful. Didn't they say something about an argument between the father and the boy around the 7 o'clock that night?
It added on not 7. They heard the argument, then they heard his father hit the boy twice. I think it's not very strong, the motive. I think to slap in the face to provoking him and to cut his mother.
Wouldn't you call those religious motive for him to kill his father?
I don't know. It's motive for him to be an angry kid. I said that.
It's the kid the way they are nowadays. Angry, hostile. You can't do a damn thing with them. Just the way they talk to you. Listen, when I was this age, I used to call my father sir. That's right, sir. Have you got any kid?
No.
I've got one. He's 20. We did everything for that boy. And what happened? When he was 9, he ran away from a fight. I saw him. I was so ashamed, so I almost threw up. So I told him right out, I'm gonna make a man out of you, or I'm gonna bust you in half trying. Well, I made a man out of him all right. When he was 16, we had a battle. He hit me in the face. He's big, you know. I took it. You work hard. All right, let's get on with it.
I think we are missing the point here. This boy, let's say, is a product of 50 neighborhood and a Brooklyn Who can help them? We are here to decide whether he's guilty or innocent of murder, not to go into reasons why he grew this way. He was born in a slum. Slums are breeding grounds for criminals. I know it, so do you. It's no secret. Children's slum backgrounds are potential menaces to society. Now I think...
Brother, you can't say that again. The kids will cry out. Those press are real trash. I don't want part of that. I'm telling you.
I've lived in a slum all my life. I nursed the trash in Harlem Hospital 6 nights a week.
No, wait a second.
I used to play in a backyard that was filled with garbage. Maybe it still smells on me.
No, listen, buddy.
Now, let's be reasonable. There's nothing personal.
There is something personal.
Alright, let's stop all this arguing. We are wasting time here. It's your turn. Let's go. Alright. I have done anything brilliant. According to testimony, he was guilty. Maybe he is. But I started to feel that the defense counsel wasn't doing his job. He let 2 minutes ago. Little things.
What little things? These guys don't ask a question. That's because they know the answer already. And they figure they'll be hard.
Look, there was a lazy eyewitness for the killing. Someone claimed he heard the killing and saw the boy running afterward. There was a circumstantial evidence. Those 2 evidence witnesses were the entire case prosecution. Suppose they were wrong.
What do you mean? Supposing they are wrong? What's the point of making witness at all?
Could they be wrong?
They say understand on the oath. What are you trying to say?
There are only people who have a mistake. Could they be wrong?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know so?
Alright. Let's try to get to the point here. What about the switch knife they found in the father's chest?
Alright, let's go back there. Let's talk again here and look at it. I don't want to say it again. Mr. Foreman,
We all know what it looks like.
You brought it up.
What are we gonna get out of singing again? Alright. Now, suppose we take this next one at a time. 1. The boy admitted going out of the house at 8 o'clock after being punched several times by his father. 2. The boy went directly to a neighborhood junk shop where he bought a switch knife. 3. That wasn't an ordinary knife. It had a very unusual carved handle. 4. The storekeeper who sold it to him identified the knife and said it was the only one of its kind. 5. At about 8:45, the boy ran into 3 friends of his in front of a diner. Am I correct so far?
yes, you are.
The boy talked with his friends for about an hour, leaving them at 9:45. 6. Each of them identified the death weapon as the same knife. 7. The boy arrived home at about 10 o'clock. Now, this is where the stories are told by the boy, and the state begins to diverge slightly. The boy claims that he stayed home until 11:30 and then went to online movies and returned home 3:15 to find his father dead and himself arrested. Now, what happened to the switch knife? This is the charming and imaginative little favor the boy invented. The boy claims that the knife fell through a hole in the boy's pocket sometime between 11:30 and 3:15, and that he never saw it again. Now, this is the tale ladies and gentlemen, no one in the house saw him go out at 11:30. No one at the theater identified him. What actually happened is this. He stayed home and had another fight with his father, stabbed him to death with a knife, and fled from the house. He even ran to wipe the knife clean of fingerprint. Everyone connected in this case identified the knife. Now, are you trying to tell me that it really fell through a hole in the boy's pocket and that someone picked it up off the street, went to the boy's house, stabbed his father with it, just to be amusing?
No, I'm saying it's possible. The boy lost a knife, and then someone else stabbed his father with a similar knife. It's possible.
Take a look at the knife. I've never seen a like it. Neither has the storekeeper who sold it to the boy. Now, aren't you asking us to accept a pretty incredible coincidence?
I'm not asking anyone to accept it. I just say that it's possible.
And I'm saying it's not possible.
Look at it! It's the same knife!
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, what's going on here? Who do you think you are?
Quiet! Let's be quiet. Where did you get the knife?
The knife comes from a little pawn shop. They bought it from his house. It cost $6.
Listen, you pulled a real bright trick here. Now suppose you tell me what you proved. Maybe there are 10 knives like that. So what?
Maybe there are.
So what? So what does that mean? It's the same kind of knife. So what's that?
It would still be it costs for another person to have stabbed the father with the same kind of knife.
That's right. She's
The
right.
odds are 1,000,000 to 1.
It's possible.
And not very probable.
Listen, let's take this. There's no point in meeting around here.
Listen, there are still 7 of us in here who think he's guilty.
Look, I don't see what all this stuff about knife has to do anything. Somebody saw the kid stab the father. What am I doing here? I get 3 grudges of going my pop. What are you talking? Let's get out of here.
He can walk very slowly. They had to help him with his chair.
He's became assistant or something. What does he know?
I have a proposition to make all of you. I want another vote. There are 7 votes for guilty. I want 7 other votes by a certain written ballot. I'll abstain. If there are votes guilty, I want to stand on law. We'll take a guilty verdict to take the judgment right now. But if anyone votes not guilty, we stay and talk this thing out. Well, that's true. If we're trying, I'm ready.
Well, finally you are behaving like a reasonable woman.
Okay, let's do it.
That sounds fair. Anyone doesn't agree? Okay. Pass these along. Guilty. 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 guilty, guilty, not guilty, guilty.
But how like that?
It's goddamn rig.
Alright. Who else is? Come on. I want to know.
Excuse me. This was a secret ballot. We opened the gifts.
Secret? What do you mean secret? There are no secrets in the jury room. I know who it was. Hey, you really something? You come in here and vote guilty like everybody else, and then the golden voice, the preacher, start tell you heart-out stories about the poor little kid who is becoming murderer. So you can switch your vote?
Now, wait a minute. You can't talk to me like that. How did you got the right to shout at me?
All right, let's calm down.
Who does he think he is? I mean, did you see him?
Just sit down. He's very excitable. Forget it. Doesn't matter.
You said I'm excitable? We are trying to put a guilty man in the chair where he belongs. Do you feel like seeing a poor mother walking the street?
Okay, let's stop the yelling. Who's got something constructive to say?
Let's stick to the subject. What made you change your vote?
He didn't change his vote. I did. Would you like me to tell you why?
No, I wouldn't like you to tell me why.
Well, I would like to make it clear anyway, if you don't mind.
Do you have listened to this?
This lady has been standing alone against us. She doesn't say he's not guilty, he just isn't sure. Well, it is not easy to stand alone against the ridiculous of others. She gambled with suppose I gave it to her. I respect her motive. The boy on trial is probably guilty, but I wanted to hear more. For the time being, the vote is 6-2. I'm talking here, you have no right.
He can hear you. He never will. I think we ought to take a break. One lady is inside there. Let's wait for her.
I guess I'm as any.
You think he's innocent?
I don't know. It's possible.
I don't know you, but I'm very. You will never be wrong in your life. You're already wrong. You're wasting your time.
Suppose you're the one on trial.
I'm not used to supposing, but I try one. Suppose you talk to us all about our this, and the kid really need a knife his father. Okay, let's take this. Let's get down to business. Who wants to start it off?
Yeah. Okay. Look. Suppose you answer this for me. The old man who lived downstairs heard the kid yell out, "I'm going to kill you." A second later, he heard the body hit the floor. Then he saw the kid run out of the house. What does all that mean?
Look. The old man heard father's body falling. He saw the boy running out of car 15 seconds later. He saw the boy. Don't forget the woman across the street. She looked right into the open window and saw the boy stab the father. I mean, is it enough for you?
Not right now. No, really.
How do I put him? It's like talking into the dead barn.
The woman saw the killing through the window of a moving air train. The train has 6 cars and she saw it through the window of the last two cars. She remembered the most significant details. I don't see how we can argue with that.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like to me. If you wonder, was there anybody else? How long it take to take your guess? Take a given point in going to medium speed and pass the given point.
So what has it got to do with anything?
How long? Take a guess.
I don't have the slightest idea.
Really? I don't know, about 10 or 12 seconds maybe.
What all this for?
That's the fair guess. Anyone else? What do you say?
10 seconds, approximately.
Alright, 10 seconds. What are you getting at?
This. It is the six-car L train, the given point. Now say that the given point of the window of that in which the killing curtain. He almost up the window and of the room and touched the L train. Right?
Right.
I lived in a single floor in an apartment and line once. When they open the window, train goes by. I know it's almost unbearable. You can't hear. Think here.
Okay, you can't yourself think. Will you get some point?
Since the woman saw the stabbing through the last two cars, we can assume the body falling the split second later, just as passed by. The old man testimony, hearing the body falling split second later, while the L was roaring past his nose, it's not possible.
That's idiotic. Surely could have heard it.
You know so?
The old man said the boy yelled it out. That's enough for me.
If they heard anything at all, they still shouldn't have identified the voice with the L roaring by.
Maybe he didn't hear it. I mean with Alois.
I think that testimony is actually not that accurate. What do you think?
I think it's not very accurate.
Yes, I that this testimony could put a human being. The elder chair should be that accurate.
Maybe he didn't hear it.
You're crazy? Why should you lie? What's he got to gain?
Attention! Maybe. He just looked at him very long time. The seam of his jacket was split under his arms. I mean, to come into the court like that. Did you notice it? He is a very old man with a torn jacket. He walked very slowly to the stand. He was dragging his left leg and tried to hide it because he was ashamed. I think I know him better than anyone here. This is a quiet, Barton, insignificant old man who has been nothing all his life, who has never had the recognition his name in newspapers. Nobody knows him, nobody calls him, nobody seeks his advice after 75 years old. That's very sad thing to be nothing. A man like this needs to be recognized, to be listened, to be crossed just once. It's very important. It will be so hard for him to listen into the background.
Now, wait a minute. Are you trying to tell us he'd lie just so that he could be important to us?
No, he wouldn't really lie. But perhaps he would make himself believe he'd heard those words and recognized the voice face.
Well, that's almost a fantastic story. I am hurt. How can you make things like that? What do you know about it?
Lady, let me remind you, this case is based on original and logical professional facts. Let's keep it there.
That's maybe called by the personality of people who present them. I'd like to change my vote. Not guilty.
No, you got to be kidding.
You heard. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. The vote is 5-3 in favor of guilty. There is a question I would like to ask you. We assumed that the boy committed the murder. He stabbed his father in the chest and ran away. This was at 10 minutes after 12. Now, how was he caught by the police? He came at 3 o'clock also and was captured by 2 detectives in the hallway of his house. My question is, if he really had killed his father, why would he come back 3 hours later? Wouldn't he be afraid of being caught?
The boy knew that there are people who could identify the knife as the one he had just bought. He had to get it before the police did.
If I were the boy, I had killed my father, I would not have come home 3 hours later. I would be afraid that the police would be there. I would stay away, knife or no knife.
If I were the boy and I done the stabbing and everything, I'd take a chance and go back for the knife. I bet he figured no one had seen it and that the body probably wasn't discovered yet. After all, it was the middle of the night. He probably thought no one found the body till the next day.
Maybe he did stab his father, did run out in a panic, did come down 3 hours later to get the knife risking being caught by police. Maybe all those things are so, but maybe they're not. I think there's enough doubt to make us wonder to make he was alone during the time to murder took place.
What I mean, doubt? What are you talking about? Didn't the old man see him running out of town? He twisted factor. I'm telling you. Didn't the old man see the kid running out of town at 12:10? Well, did he, didn't he?
Who says he did?
Yes, he did. Boy, how like that? Well, didn't the woman across the street see the kid kills the father? She says she did. You'll make it alright. Don't matter what people say. What you want to believe, you believe. What you don't want to believe, so you don't. What kind of way is that? What did the people get on the witness stand for? There is a case. I'm telling you, man, the facts are being changed around here. Meetings are being doubted. And there is no reason for it. When you want it to, they do. Know what I mean?
Okay, let's hold the yelling down.
You keep saying that, baby. What we did reality here.
I want to call another vote. Okay, there's another vote called for. How about taking seats? Okay, I guess the fastest way is to find out who's voting not guilty. All those in favor of not guilty, raise their hands. Still the same. 1, 2, 3 not guilties, 5 guilties.
So now where are we? I'm telling you, we can yak the yak until next Tuesday here, wasting getting us.
Pardon? I vote to not guilty.
What are you talking about? This kid is guilty. Why are you going to pay attention to the fact? Everybody, heart is going crazy for the punk little kid. Hey, you have to tell me why you changed your voice. Hey, come on, give me reasons.
I don't have to defend my destiny to you. I have a reason of doubt in my mind.
What reason of doubt? There's nothing but balls. Here, look at it. The kid you just decided not guilty was still ramming this thing into his father. Now look at it, Mr. Reason of doubt.
That's not the knife, don't you remember?
Brilliant.
I'm telling you, this is the craziest. I mean, you are sitting in here pouring swords out of thin air. What are you supposed to believe? Are we supposed to believe he didn't get up and run to his door and see the kid tearing down the stairs 15 seconds after the killing? It's the only thing he did to become important. I mean, what's the point of the whole? What's the point of the whole?
How did the second? Did the old man say he ran to the door?
When? What? What's the difference?
I don't remember what he said, but I don't see how he could run.
He said he went from his bedroom to the front door. That's enough, isn't it?
Wait a minute. I want to take a look at the diagram of the apartment. Mrs. Foreman,
Why don't you have them run the trial over just you can get everything straight?
Mrs. Foreman,
I heard you.
Ah, all right. What's this for? How come you're the only one in the room who wants to see this episode all the time?
I want to see this one too.
I'd like to see. Very old man who drags one leg when he works because of his trouble last year can get through his bed to front door all 15 seconds.
He said 20 seconds.
He said 15.
How does he know how long 15 seconds is? You can judge the kind of thing.
He said 15 seconds. He was very positive about it.
He's an old man. You saw him. Half the time he was confused. How could he be possible about anything?
May I? This is the apartment in Celtic Place. The ornamented apartment is exactly same. Here's the address, the bathroom, living room, kitchen. And the ornamented bed in this room. It says you gotta enter into the hall, down the hall into the front door, and just to see the boy, the running after down. Am I right so far?
That's the story for the 19th time.
50 seconds after he heard the body fall.
Correct.
It movement back at the window is 12 feet across the bathroom, and the hole is 43 feet and 6 inches. Now, we gotta out of the bed, work at 15 and work with 12 feet. Open the door and work 30 feet and up again. And it all in 20 seconds. You think I could have done it?
Sure, he could have done it.
He can walk very slowly. They had to help him into the witness chair.
You make it sound like a wrong. It's not.
For an old man who has a stroke, it's a long walk.
This is the bathroom.
What are you doing?
I wanna take her along. It took him. I passed going to 12 feet, the length of the bathroom.
You're crazy. You can't recreate a thing like that.
I'd like to see it.
Thank you. Pass please. Okay, this is bedroom door, the hole is a little bit further 3 feet. I passed it to that door and back again.
Look, this is absolutely insane. What's the idea of wasting everybody's time here?
According to you, in 15 seconds, I can spare that. There are 9, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the door. The outside and the doorway in was chain wrapped. Who's gonna watch? Ready, second, and I have. You want me to start? Stand your foot. That will be the body foot. Coming from there. I'm ready.
Come on, snap it up. He walked twice every person as that.
This is, I think, even more carefully than the ordinary walk in the homeroom. If you I faster, I will.
Come on, William. Let's get the kid stuff over with.
Stop. Right.
What's the time?
42 seconds exactly.
I think that what's happened. The old man heard the fight between the boy and his father a few hours earlier. Then, running back, he heard hit the body floor in the boy's apartment and heard woman's scream across the street. And he got up, get to the interior, heard someone racing down the stair, and assumed it was the boy.
Oh, sure. Now listen to me. I have seen all kinds of dishonesty in my day, but this little display takes the cake. You come in here with your sanctimonious talk about slum kid, and all of a sudden, you start getting through to these old ladies in here. Well, you're not getting through to me. I've had enough. What's the matter with you people? Every one of you knows this kid is guilty. He's got to burn. We are letting it slip through our fingers here.
Through our finger? Are you his executioner?
I'm one of them.
Maybe you'd like to pull the switch.
For the kid, you bet I'd like pull the switch.
I'm sorry for you.
Don't start with me now.
And since we walk into this room, you bet being behaving yourself appointed public avenger.
I'm telling you now, shut up!
You want the boy die because you personally want you die because of the fact.
Shut up!
You said this!
Shut up, son of a bitch! Let go of me! God damn it! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You do really mean you kill me, do you?
안녕하세요. 27기 신철수입니다. 반갑습니다. 저는 그쵸 27기니까 꽤 오래전이긴 한데 기억은 엊그제로 기억이 나요. 생생해요. 저는 몸이 좀 아팠고 몸이 아프고 이제 회복이 된 후에 공부 좀 하려고 성수동 방송대학교에 갔다가 하라는 공부는 안 하고 그 끼 선배분들의 어떤 꼬임에 넘어가서 끼를 오게 됐습니다. 그런데 지금 돌이켜보면 그 꼬임에 넘어간 것이 저한테는 정말 제 인생에 큰 획이 되지 않았나라고 생각을 합니다. 저는 그 전까지는 제 속에 있는 것을 표현하는 게 상당히 어려워하는 사람이었었습니다. 근데 끼를 통해서 제 속에 있는 것들을 공개적으로 표현할 수 있는 것들을 좀 많이 알게 됐고, 그 표현한다는 것이 정말 삶에 있어서 정말 중요한 포인트가 될 수 있구나라는 것을 많이 알게 됐었습니다. 그래서 지금 돌이켜보면 이렇게 싼 술, 싼 안주를 먹으면서 밤을 새웠던 끼 선배들과 함께 노래를 부르며 밤을 새웠던 그 기나긴 날들이 제 인생에서는 가장 좀 뜨겁고 찬란했달까? 이 표현이 맞을지 모르겠지만 제 인생에서는 가장 뜨겁고 찬란했던 시기였습니다. 그래서 다시 한번 우리 선배분들 그리고 후배분들 그 당시 함께했던 분들에게 정말 좀 감사를 좀 드리고 싶고, 뭐 언제가 될지 모르겠지만 뭐 예전에 이런 말 유행했었는데 맛있는 거 사가지고 연습실 갈게, 맛있는 거 한 보따리 사가지고 연습실 갈게 라는 말을 증명할 수 있는 날이 좀 조만간에 좀 왔으면 좋겠고, 그 실천을 좀 하고 싶긴 합니다. 예, 하여튼 저 때는 끼가 참 저의 마음 속에 있는 것들을 좀 분출할 수 있는 그런 공간이었고, 그 분출을 내는 것들이 제 삶에 있어서 정말 좋은 어떤 영향을 주었다. 그래서 끼는 정말 제 인생에는 되게 중요한 어떤 시간이었고 장소였다. 이 말씀 좀 드리고 싶습니다. 그동안 연습하시느라 정말 고생 많으셨습니다. 정말 밤늦게, 낮에는 일하시고 또 밤늦게 연습까지 하시느라 정말 고생 많으셨고, 저희 때도 그놈의 그 주어진 배역, 그 캐릭터가 되려고 정말 그 캐릭터로 몇 달을 살아봤네요. 근데 돌아온 거? 보상? 그건 그 당시에는 잘 몰랐지만 지나고 보니 그 시절이 정말로 소중했다라고 저는 생각이 들어요. 지금은 그 캐릭터가 되기 위해서 조금 힘드셨겠지만 아마 그거에 대한 보상은 아마 몇 년 후에, 때로는 또 몇십 년 후에 아마 크게 보상받지 않을까 라고 생각을 좀 선배의 꼰대의 말처럼 한번 말씀드리고 싶고요. 그 연습하시느라, 늦게까지 연습하시느라 정말 고생 많으셨습니다. 저는 끼를 통해서 많은 것들을 제가 배우긴 했지만 그 중에 제일 중요한 것 하나를 저는 알게 됐고 깨닫게 되었는데요. 아는 만큼 보인다라는 말이 있는데, 저는 이거를 조금 뒤틀어서 보는 만큼 알게 되고 깨닫는다라는 것들을 끼를 통해서 저는 알게 됐습니다. 끼 선배들과 함께 하면서 또 후배들과 함께 작품을 만들면서 많은 것들을 보게 됩니다. 그를 통해서 우리는 세상을 나의 시선으로 볼 수 있게 됩니다. 그 시간이 정말 소중한 시간이 된다는 것을 몇 년이 지난 후에 저는 알게 됐습니다. 자, 이런 생각을 하셨다면 그냥 끼 회원가입 하시면 됩니다. 다음에 디플장에서 예비 회원님들 꼭 보셨으면, 꼭 만났으면 좋겠습니다. 감사합니다. 27기 신철수였습니다. 안녕.
Excuse me, I think I heard some fighting news. Is everything alright?
No, there is nothing wrong. Just a little argument. Everything's okay. We are pleased with this.
What are you looking at? What's the problem?
Pardon. This fighting is not why we are here to fight. We have a responsibility. This I have always thought is a remarkable thing of democracy. That we are, what is the word, notified. That we are notified by mayor to calm down this place and decide on the guilty or innocence of a man we have never heard of before. We don't have nothing to gain or lose by our body. This is one of the reasons we are strong. You should not make it a personal gift.
Listen, I will tell you what I think. We're gonna know right here. I'm ready to walk into court right now and declare him jury.
I go for that too. Let's take him to the judge and let the kid take his chances with the other guys.
You still don't think there's any room for reasonable doubt?
Come on, we are home. Nobody's gonna change his opinion. Let's take it inside. Well done.
Say, could I see that knife for a second?
Well, we are still tired of 44. Who's got a suggestion?
Well, there's something I'd like to say. I mean, it's bothering me a little as long as you yes, sir. Well, there was this big whole business about the step wound, how it was made, the downward angle over, you know?
Don't tell me. We're gonna start with them. They went over it and over it.
I know they did, but I don't go along with it. The boy is 5 feet 7 inches tall, and his father is 6'2". There are a difference of 7 inches. It's very hard thing to step down into the chest of someone who's more than a half a foot taller than you are.
Give me that. You're not gonna satisfy Triple C again. I'm gonna give you a demonstration. Somebody else. Somebody get up. Okay, watch this. I don't have to do again. I'm 6 or 7 inches shorter than you, right?
That's right. Maybe a little more.
Let more.
Oh, look out! That's not funny. What's the matter with you?
Now just calm down. Nobody's home, right?
No, nobody's hurt.
All right. There's your angle. Take a look at it. Down in it. That's how I step. That's how I step up. That's how I step up. This knife into the chair, and that's how it was done. Now go ahead and tell me I'm wrong.
Downey, I guess there's no argument. Wait a minute. Give me that. I hate these things. I grew up with them. How's that to the fight? Too many of them. On my stoop, in my backyard, in the lot across the street. Switch knives came with the neighborhood where I lived. How funny, I wasn't thinking of it. I guess you try to forget those things. You can't use this kind of knife that way. You have to handle like this. How do you say? In order to downswirl, you have to change your grip. How do you work? How do you use it? Underhanded. Like that. Anyone who's ever used the switch knife never handled it any other way.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. That's why they are made like this.
Everyone agreed that the boy had a pretty handling knife.
Not with the experience he'd had with these things. I don't think he would. He'd go for him underhanded.
How do you know about that? Were you in the room when the father was killed?
No, and neither was anyone else.
Here, what do you think?
Listen, I tell you something. I'm already sick of this whole thing already. All this yakking is getting us nowhere. So I'm gonna bring it up here. I'm changing my vote. Not guilty.
What?
You heard me, I made enough.
What do you mean? You've had enough? There's no answer.
Hey, listen you, just worry about yourself.
Mr. Furman, I want to vote. Okay, there's another vote called for. I guess the quickest way is a show of hands. Anybody object? All those voting not guilty, raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. All those voting guilty. 62 in favor of not guilty.
I don't understand you people. I mean, all these petty little points you keep bringing up. That don't mean nothing. How can you believe his story? You're an intelligent man. You're not gonna tell me you're not. You know the facts of life. Well, for Christ's sake, look at what we are dealing with here. You know him. I mean, that guy's over there. I don't know what the hell is going on here. All that talk about psychiatrists. Maybe he out to work. Look, let's stop that. These people are born to lie. Now is that where they are? And no intelligent way is gonna tell me otherwise. They don't know what the truth is. Well, take a look at them. There are different. There are think different. There are act different. Well, for instance, they don't need any big excuse to kill to someone. Well, that's true. Everybody know it. They'll get drunk and on wine substitute right there. Oh, smart woman. Look at what's slaying the dog, and they'll get drunk and all of a sudden bang. Somebody lying dead in the car. Okay, nobody bring that for here. That's how by their nature. You know that what I mean? Violent, human, don't mean as much to them as it does us. Where are you going?
You know you are a sick man.
Sick?
Why don't you sit down?
Oh my God. You old son of a bitch. Who the hell are you? No, who the hell is you? Tell me that. Sick? Look. He can hardly stand up. Listen. I'm speaking my piece here. You gonna listen. I warn you, this boy on trial here. We got him. That's one and least. I say catch him because he kind of catch us. I don't give a goddamn about law. Why should I? They don't. Now I'm telling you.
We've heard enough. Sit down. Don't open your filthy mouth again.
All right, calm down. Let's sit down.
It was very hard to keep personal process out of things. And no matter where learning journey, prejudice obscures the truth. I don't really know what the truth is. No one really knows. But we have a reasonable doubt. We things can't understand you two aren't just so sure. Maybe you can tell us.
I'll try. You may still make a point. the last one of your argument was very persuasive, but I still believe the boy is guilty. I have two reasons. One, the evidence given by the woman across the street where the mother committed.
Anyhow, Brian, as far as I'm concerned, that's the most important testimony in the whole case.
And two, the fact that this woman saw the boy raise his arm over his head and plunge the knife down into the father's chest. She saw him do it.
That's right. That's absolutely.
Yeah. Let's talk about this woman for a minute. She said that she went to bed at 11 o'clock. Her bed was next to the window. So she looked out directly into the boy's window across the track. Finally, she turned to the window and saw the killing through the windows of the passing train. As far as I can see, this is unshakable testimony.
That's what I mean. That's whole case.
What do you think? How about you?
Well, I don't know. There's so much evidence to sift through. This is a pretty complicated business.
Yeah. You can throw out all the other evidence, but you have to remember this. Those saw him do it. What else do you want?
Well, maybe.
Let's vote on.
Okay, there's another vote for. Anybody object? I'm changing my vote too. I think he's guilty.
Anybody else? The vote is 5-3.
What makes you consider is the personal trial?
I'm the competitive type. Here's what I think. I think we are a hung jury. There are people in here who are so goddamn stubborn. We never get this in. Come on. Let's get up from under this thing.
All right. Maybe we can talk about setting some kind of time limit. The time is...
6:45.
Correct, 6. Someone before mentioned 7 o'clock. I think there's a point at which we might begin to discuss the question whether we are hung jury or not.
Don't you feel that?
I feel perfectly well, thank you. I was saying that 7 o'clock would be a reasonable time
The
to...
reason I asked about that was because you're rubbing your nose like, I'm sorry for interrupting, but you made a gesture that...
I'm trying to say something here, Juma.
I think this is important.
Very well.
Thank you. I'm sure you'll pardon me for this. I was wondering why were you rubbing your nose like that?
If it's any of your business, I was rubbing it. It bothers me already.
I'm sorry. Is it because of your eyeglasses?
Yes. Now, could you get onto something else?
Your eyeglasses make those deep impressions on the sides of your nose. I hadn't noticed that before. They must be annoying.
They are very annoying.
Aha. I wouldn't know about that. I've never worn eyeglasses. The woman who testified that she saw the killing had these same marks on the sides of her nose.
That's right, she did.
Just a minute, please. And I'll be finished. I don't know if anyone else noticed that about her. I didn't think about it then, but I would be going over her face in my mind. She had those marks. She kept rubbing that in court.
He's right. She did do that a lot.
This woman was about 45 years old. She was making tremendous effort to look 35. For her first public appearance, heavy makeup, dyed hair, brand new clothes that should have to be worn by a younger woman. No eyeglasses. See, if you could get a mental picture of her.
What do you mean? No glasses? How do you know if how do you know she wore glasses, she didn't know glasses? Just because rub your nose?
She had those marks. I saw them.
Listen, I saw him too. She's right. I was the closest one to her. She had these deep things. What do you call, you know?
She had dyed hair, marks on her nose. I'm asking you, what does that mean?
Could those marks be made by anything other than eyeglasses?
No, they couldn't.
And I'm saying here, I didn't see any mark.
I did. Oh, strange. But I didn't think of it before.
What about the lawyer? Why didn't he say anything?
Did you ever see a woman who had to wear the boots didn't want to because he thinks she spoiled her looks?
My sister. Listen, I'm telling ya as soon as we walk to the house.
The lawyer didn't think either.
Yeah, that's what I just gonna say.
Okay. She marks on her nose. I'm giving you this. She never worn them out of the house, so people think she was gorgeous. But when she saw the Kikiri's father, she was in the house. That's all.
Did you wear eyeglasses when you go to bed?
No, I don't. No one wears eyeglasses.
I'm guessing she probably didn't put the glasses down and cut and casually out of the window, and she couldn't put the glasses on them. She honestly thought that they saw the boy killed her boy. She saw on your blood.
How do you know what she saw? You don't know what kind of glasses she wore. Maybe she was far-sighted. How do you know about it?
I only know the woman that I said is question now.
She had to identify a person 60 feet away in the dark without glasses.
You can send someone off to die on actors like that.
Don't give me that.
Did you think that the woman had made a mistake?
No.
It's not possible.
No, it's not possible.
Is it possible?
Yes, sir. I say, not guilty.
Do you think guilty?
Yes, I think guilty. But I couldn't care less. You smart bastard. Whatever you want to do.
Hurt you both?
Not guilty. Do whatever you want.
You're the one, son! I think he's guilty!
Doesn't anyone think he's guilty?
It's 7-1.
What about all the other evidence? What about all that stuff? The knife, the whole business!
You said we could throw out all the other evidence.
You are alone.
I don't care whether I'm alone or not. It's my right.
It's your right.
Yeah? What do you want? I say he's guilty.
We want your argument.
I gave you my argument.
It's not convinced. Where you hear the game, we have not have time as it is.
Every single thing that came out in the courtroom says he's guilty. Do you think I'm gonna do something? You're not gonna intimidate me. I can sit in this goddamn room for a year. Somebody say something. Why don't you take the old man who lived there, and heard everything, or take the knife, or found it like it? The old man saw you what to do, so did the woman. Every single thing. The knife falling through a hole in the boy's pocket? Bullshit! He's a liar! You can prove that he didn't get the door. Sure, you can hover around in this room, but you can prove it. That begins with glasses. How do you know? She never had them on. She just testified in court. That's enough. That's the whole case. The whole thing about hearing the boy yell, "I'm gonna kill you." That's what he said to his own father. I don't care what kind of he was. He was his father. Rotten kid. I know him. What you're like. Oh my God. Don't you see? How come I'm the only one who says? See, I can feel the knife going in my heart.
It's not your boy. It's somebody else. Let him be.
All right. Not guilty.
We have a verdict.
All right, everyone, please take your seats in the jury box.
공연 너무너무 잘 봤고요. 정말 좀 감명받았어요. 제가 역대 PT 공연들을 쭉 같이 하기도 하고 보기도 하고 하지만 이렇게 많은 대사, 이렇게 많은 정말 속사포같이 쏟아내는 이런 대사를 정말 여러 사람이 이렇게 고루고루 이렇게 많이 한 그런 작품을 본 적이 없어요. 그리고 그래서 이거 너무나 영문과다운 그런 공연을 생각하고 정말 참 놀라운 것 같아요. 아, 감동이 발전한 것 같아요. 그리고 영어도 진짜 안 돼요. 그리고 연기도 캐릭터가 너무 잘해서 굉장히 흥미롭게 빨리더라고요. 네. 그리고 계속 어떻게 했어? 그 다음 이상 어떻게 할까? 여기서 누가 그 다음에 또 자기 의견을 부를까 하고 또 누가 또 반론을 제기할까 막 이런 것들이 계속 막 두근두근하면서 끝까지 보게 됐어요. 끝에 가서 어떤 그 가슴 아픈 거, 페이소스 그런 것도 느껴지고 좋았습니다. 정말 40주년 공연이라든지 굉장히 공을 들이고 다들 굉장히 열심히 하시는 대단한 감동입니다.
안녕하세요. 27기 이미연입니다. 오늘 기 40주년 공연 너무 잘 봤고요. 너무 재밌었고 아이디어도 너무 좋았고 우리 재진 연출님, 배우 후배님들 너무너무 고생 많으셨습니다. 축하합니다. 제가 정말 이 끼 공연에 10년 만에 나들이를 했는데요. 이렇게 후배님들, 엄청 훌륭한 후배님들이 계속 이렇게 끼의 정통을 이어가고 계신 게 너무너무 감사하고 앞으로 들어올 후배님들도 응원드리고 환영합니다. 끼는 열려 있습니다.